Foot orthosis, what is it? There's two kinds of foot orthosis. One we call it customized foot orthosis. The other one we call it prefabricated foot orthosis. What's the difference between them? The customized one, when you take a cast of your patient's foot using foam box or using the laser scan and sending this image of your foot to the lab to do the orthosis. And the orthosis, they came in two different shapes. The one is full orthosis, like this one, which cover the whole foot from the heel to the toes, and the other one is a 3/4 orthosis, like this one, and this is covered until the metatarsal heads. What the difference between them? Actually, there is no difference. This is the functional unit, is this one, the 3/4. The rest is just a cover. We bought it to extend it to the toes, but the functional unit is work from here, from the line of the metatarsal head. This is the orthosis. But if the orthosis, we bought a cover on it, we could extend it to the toes, but this is the functional unit of it. Okay. The other one is called the prefabricated foot orthosis, which is being ready-made. There's a good ones, good quality, and there's bad quality. You need to check which company they provide the orthosis, and you need to look for the good quality. What the difference between the customized foot orthosis and the prefabricated foot orthosis? This one is prefabricated, ready-made. I don't have customized. What the difference between them? There's no difference actually. All the paper research tell us there's no difference if you use ready-made foot orthosis or if you make something special to your patient. There's no difference between them. The only difference, if your patient foot size is so big and you can't find special or the same size of prefabricated orthosis for it, but there's no difference. What you're looking on your foot orthosis if you want to buy one ready-made, you're going to look at the supported area, which is the arch area. It should be not more than 3 centimeters high. You need to have a nice rounded heel cap, and this is a good example for it as well. Runs the nice rounded heel cap. The material the orthosis made of, it could be from plastic or carbon fibers or EVA. EVA is a popular material, they use it to make foot orthosis. There's no difference if you're using plastic or EVA or carbon fibers. The difference between them is the thickness. Usually you use a material of carbon fibers if you need to put the insoles in smart shoes, business shoes, which they don't have space inside them. For that you need to use carbon fibers or plastic orthosis. Otherwise, EVA is a popular orthosis to be used. Okay, what we need to look at when you buy an orthosis as well, you need to know why you're doing it, why you're using it. We use the orthosis to offload the injured soft tissue. Each soft tissue in the body, if it is ligament, muscles, tendon or bone, they have their zone of stretch or stress. If we extend that zone of stress, the tissue break, and this is when you get the injuries. We're using orthosis to offload this injured tissue and take that force, manipulate the force acting against this tissue to give a time for this tissue to heal and to reduce the symptoms of your patient, which is pain. With orthosis, all orthosis which is prefabricated, ready-made, they build inside them 4 degrees of antipronation. This is a left foot orthosis. This is the mid of the foot. And if your patient, this is the right one, sorry. Okay, if your patient is overpronated, the insole itself is being built with 4-degree antipronation. It will take the foot out to supination position. If you need to add extra, you could add a post, which we call it post, like this one. If you have your patient extra pronated, you add the post. This is 4-degree post, and this is 4 degrees being built on it actually. You add another 4 degree to it, and will take it more to supinated position. If your patient is supinated, his foot going outward, and you need to put it to take the stress, and you need to elevate a little bit to pronated position, use another post for the rear foot, for the back of the foot, and you take it off. Also, there is a post you could use. If you have a short leg, you could use heel raise. You add it to the insoles, and you could add extra full raise as well. Other posts you could use for forefoot, the beginning of the foot, if tilted in supinated position, or to offload the peroneal longus, you could add 4-foot wedges over here, and you could take the foot a little bit in inverse position like this. Also, you could add a lot of things as well. You could add extra cushioning to the heel area if your patient had heel spare as well. You could add extra cushioning. Also, you could add what we call it dome. If your patient suffers from motor neuroma, you could add a dome. This is the end. Actually, motor neuroma, we see it between the third and the fourth space of the metatarsal. And this is the insole is up like this, okay, until the metatarsal. You could add your dome over here, like this, and when you apply the shoes, it will elevate the head of the metatarsal and release the pain sensation, and will open the space between the metatarsals. This is why we're using insoles, or what we call orthoses, foot orthoses. We use it for 2 reasons: to reduce the symptoms of your patient, which is pain, offload the soft tissue by manipulating the forces coming from the ground reaction force against the soft tissue, and ease the pain, give the tissue chance to heal again. We will continue our presentation, and we will take you around some of the uses of foot orthosis in different conditions. Thank you.